Hey, what's going on, guys? Vintage14 here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the missing in action objective guide. So the first thing that we need to happen from the missing in action objective is we need to go die. So I'm just going to hug this guy until he beats me to death. You too. Let's have both of you guys hug me. Ooh, you too? You want to hug me? Oh, heck yeah. Let's grab this. Oh, hey, do you want to hug me? Oh yeah, let's make a group party.
This wasn't supposed to happen. Operator is M.I.A.
So to get the missing in action objective, you're going to need to have an operator go M.I.A. for either yourself or your squad mates. Now that you've had an operator go M.I.A., you're going to lose their XP and you will not be able to use them until you recover them. The caveat to this, it's an E word, but by extension, the way around this is if you lose like 5 or more operatives, you will start to gain them back in order of which you lost first. So if I lost Capital, Gridlock, Nomad, Zofia, Ella, and then I lost Jaeger, I would get Capital back, and then Nomad and Gridlock. So you have to go back to the original location that you lost the operator. And for the sake of demonstration, I'll just go on moderate because it's just about showing the mechanics of the objective and not about fighting enemies. Because for the most part, regardless of difficulty, your M.I.A. operator is going to be in a relatively secure area. There's going to be 1 or 2 enemies nearby, 1 or 2 nests nearby, not too hard to take care of. I'm going to complete nest tracking and then skip sabotage entirely and then rescue our operator as Zofia. So I'll get back to you guys when we're rescuing the operator. Alright, so we're going to continue recording now. I've completed those other 2 objectives and we're going to find our M.I.A. operator, which is Capital. I just kind of chose a level 1 operator that I'm not going to use anytime soon. When they first get rescued, they'll get rescued with 50 or 60 HP. I forget which one it is, but they're both relatively the same. That just means they're close to being inactive HP, but they are usable if you need to. Now, some of the worst enemies you can get in an objective like this is the breachers, bloaters, and smokers, because if you blow them up or they howl, then you'll have enemies kicking your ass, and it just makes the thing a bit more of a hassle. So we're just going to try to avoid them, which can be harder. A lot of mess around though. He's not using the position. Kill those soldiers. Okay, so you hear that sound? That's the sound to let you know when you're in the right place. The other things that will let you know you're in the right place is that the entire area will be covered in sprawl. Taking care of the nests by melee, by doing a takedown on them, will eliminate more sprawl than just shooting them, if you want to eliminate more of this sprawl. I'm just going ahead and securing the area. We are secure enough to complete our objective because all we have to do is walk him over to that exfil location. So to help with this, I'm going to carve a path from this, because this is where I need to pull. Up through the sprawl and to the exfil. I'm also going to carve a path behind him. For help taking out these tendrils, I forget what they call them, but they give energy to the tree periodically. There's going to be a tug of war counter on the bottom, right about where my pull on operator's icon is right now. It'll tell me who's winning and when the pulses of energy are coming through. But the trick too is that the second you start it, the nests open up. So
Don't let the arc cells reach the arc tree. No more anchor points. Pull our operator out.
now all 3 anchor points are dealt with.
Fighting back.
There's going to be no energy in this tree in a second, and it's going to be the easiest pull of my life.
Its grip is slacking. That's good. Your casualty will only be safe
And then we
once
just walk
you're in
this
the
way.
extraction pod. Lay the casualty down in the extraction pod.
Done deal. That's literally it.
Operator is secured. React Medical will monitor their recovery.
I don't think that yelling was necessary, but okay.
Now, for someone faced with inconceivable odds to save humanity, you're all right.
I believe it may scale either per player or it just goes up to 5 with 3 players. I forget, but I know that there is 3 for alone and 5 for at least 2. I forget if it goes up to 7 or something like that if there's 3. But if you do have teammates, it gets a lot easier because whoever's pulling just keeps pulling and then someone takes care of the nest. And I mean like the tendrils. And you can either have 2 people take care of the tendrils, or 1 person can be on damage control, protecting you from enemies, because if like shit hits the fan or whatever. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. They teach you that in the tutorial, and it works all the same. Is there anything else that I should mention? Not really. I guess it is good to mention, though, operators that'll be useful for this is like Pulse. Pulse can find them. I think IQ can find them. And if they can, if you can pinpoint it, then you know that that area around them is secure, and you only have to cut a path, the path of least resistance to that area, and that'll be secure. That's it. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment down below whether you think Capitao is fat or not.